friends, welcome back to my channel. This is so long overdue, it's not even humorous, but I figured I would do it for you anyways, simply because I have had these literally sitting in this bowl for like a month and a half, and I just haven't filmed a yearly favorite. So these are my 2014 favorites, things that I have just loved over the course of the entire year. Everything is pretty much a drugstore, so let's go ahead and crack into it. I don't have things by category. I really just pulled things that I have found myself loving over and over again throughout the year of 2014. So the very first thing, which what caught me really off guard, was this Maybelline Dream Pure BB 8-in-1 Beauty Balm. This is the one that has the 2% salicylic acid in it for acne treatment. This, I don't even know what caused me to want to pick this up. I was swearing by the Garnier Fructis one, and I have to say this is a better color match for me. I think it is a beautiful BB cream. It is definitely not the fullest coverage, so if you're somebody who needs full coverage, if you're somebody who really wants to cover up blemishes or dark spots or acne marks, this may not be what you're looking for, but for me, I just love that it evens out my skin tone. My skin feels like it can still breathe. I think it's really beautiful. I love this stuff. This is maybe like my third or fourth one of these that I've gone through, because it really is just a wonderful BB cream, and it's just rocking it, and I can't say enough good things about it. So I would highly recommend this. I will say that I think there are only 3 shades. There's the light sheer tint. I think it's like a light medium, and I think there's like a medium or a dark. I'm the lightest shade. This is just because I'm super pale, but you might want to give this a try if you have my complexion, because I just love this. I just can't. I love this stuff. You should go out and buy it. Next thing that I have, I've got 2 mascaras that I just am freaking obsessed with. The first is the Physicians Formula Organic Wear. This is the CC Curl and Care Mascara. This had some pretty bold claims on it. It claimed that you could curl your lashes with the mascara, that you wouldn't need a curling wand, that it would hold a curl, create a curl, and it has a really funky wand on it. I'll pull it out so you guys can see it. It has like a C-shaped wand almost. This stuff's amazing. It really does do it. I have tried it with curled lashes and with eyelashes that I haven't curled, and it is phenomenal. My lashes look so curled, so long. I just think this is a great mascara. I just love it. And I'd never tried Physicians Formula before, but I've heard great things about their other mascaras, and I happened to come across this one, and this is probably like my 3rd or 4th bottle of this as well, which is amazing because I have so many mascaras, so I don't know how I could have gone through this in particular, but it really is phenomenal. The other mascara I have is the Ulta brand. This still has its packaging on it, and I won't open it just because I have a lot of other open mascaras, but it looks just like a generic mascara wand. You wouldn't think anything special, but it is beautiful for volume. It claims, as it says in the title, it's voluptuous volume. You really do have long, voluminous lashes that are super full and super pretty. This stuff has a pretty high price tag, I think, for being an Ulta brand, but it goes on sale all the time. I think it's normally around $18. I've never paid that much for it. I think I've paid somewhere between like $5 and $10, which I think is on par for regular drugstore prices. So I do like this stuff. I think it's a really great mascara, and I would highly recommend this as well. Moving more into Physicians Formula, because it's just an addiction. I have to say that Physicians Formula, I had heard a lot about them, but I just felt like nothing I ever wanted to try before, and then I don't even know why, just on a whim, was picking things up and then loving them and then picking more things up. This is one of the things I discovered, which is the Concealer Twins from Physicians Formula. I have both this one and I have the green one, which is sitting in my makeup room right now. This one is designed to cover up like dark under eye circles, and then the green one, which is the other one that I have, is meant to do acne or like red blemishes. I just love these. One side is the side that corrects, and the other side is the side that covers and kind of brightens. These two, like dynamic duo, these are just amazing. They are really nice, full coverage. They do cover up my blemishes really well. They hold throughout the whole day. I stinking love these. They do sell these separately in their own packaging. So what I have done, because I like the duo, it's easy to travel with, I have purchased the individuals and I just squeeze them in here as they are used up. They just These come with doe foot applicators, but I mean, I think they're great. I think they run you maybe like $8 to $10 in the drugstore, which for concealer, that works. I think that's a great deal. So I'm very, very into Physicians Formula in general, but in particular, this concealer twin. Keeping with Physicians Formula, because we're not done yet, I have the Physicians Formula. This is the Eye Booster. It's a 2-in-1 lash boosting eyeliner and serum. The serum part I'm kind of iffy on, but I love this for precision. It has this really nice, almost like a rubbery plastic type of pointed liner tip on it. It's just amazing. It is so liquidly and so pointed that you can get really nice, precise lines. And I can do cat eyes with this when I use the little Scotch tape trick. Things that I can't achieve with other felt tip liners. This thing is just magical. I love it. I think that it's beautiful. I think that it does a really nice dark black line. It lasts all day. It doesn't have any waterproof claims on it, but I sometimes have watery eyes in the winter and I haven't had any problems with it smearing or dripping or anything like that. I think this is a wonderful, fantastic, all-time favorite for liner for the year of 2014. I also, though, have a second liner, which this has got to be my 4th or 5th one of these. This is a Be a Bombshell. This is really, truly, in my mind, like a crayon or like a permanent marker. You can just get a really nice, quick line with it. I really like this. It's, in my opinion, like goof proof. I think it's a really great one. My only drawback with it is that you can only get it on the Be a Bombshell website, which I think is really overpriced. I have been fortunate that these were featured in tons of subscription services, so I've been able to trade or get on eBay for really cheap. But I think once that stops being the case, I'm not sure how much longer I'll use this because I will not pay $16 for it, which I'm pretty sure is the full price tag plus shipping and handling. But for now, I love it. And like I said, 3rd or 4th one of these that I went through in a year, which is pretty impressive with the liner collection that I have. Now we're going to move into eyes. I was able to narrow it down. I could have picked tons of products because I don't favor any one particular palette. I'm a person who likes to use lots of different things all at once. I go through phases. But I have to say that there were a few things, 3 in particular, that I really just loved and I kept going back to them. The first is this Wet n Wild Trio in Walking on Eggshells. I think I'm like the last person ever to discover this. This is just a beautiful trio. I love the way my eyes look with this. It's a really like straightforward, simple 3-step, like your lid, this is your crease, this is your brow bone. They break it down so easily for you. I just love this lid color. And like the crease color, I think they're beautiful. And the brow bone color, all 3 of these are so good. It's ridiculous. And I think this was maybe $2, $1. I don't know. I think I got it on sale. So this thing is just like a holy trinity of eyeshadows. I think that they're beautiful. It should be in your life. I think it's so flattering for a variety of skin tones, especially the pale skin tones. So I was a big fan of this. I use this a ton. I'm surprised I haven't worn these all out because I've kept coming back to it over and over again. Next up for quads, I have quads. This is a trio. Is this Almay trio. It is a shimmery eye kit for, I believe, brown eyes. Yeah, for browns. Don't let their colored eye system trick you. I have blue eyes and I love this trio. I happen to pick it up in a swap and I think that it is beautiful. These 3 colors, you guys can tell I tend to put browns in my crease. I love the pinky sort of lid color you get with this and the nice highlight color and then that sort of deep, rich brown. I think it creates a really beautiful look on my eyes. It lasts all day. It's not over the top. It's just brainless. It's beautiful and it's not too much makeup in my opinion. I think that it looks really natural and really pretty and just very, very, very loving towards this little trio. I also really, really recommend this. I have not tried other ones from the Almay line, which is really strange because I love this one so much. So if you have any recommendations from Almay, especially with these trios, let me know down below because I'd probably be more apt to try it. I just am addicted to this one. And then the last eye product that I have loved is the Too Faced Natural Eyes. This thing is beautiful. I got this in a Pop Sugar box, which is the reason why I got the Pop Sugar box. It was the same cost of this palette. This is what they made to replace the Naked Eye palette, which is the one I've been trying to use up this year. This is just gorgeous. I love all of these shades. I'll give you guys some highlights. Silk Teddy. You are beautiful. There's Honey Pot. Yes. And we also have Push Up, another one of my favorites. I love these three. I think that they're beautiful. I think that this whole quad is stinking beautiful. Or not quad, palette. Words are failing me, friends. This whole palette is gorgeous. It comes with a card in case you're maybe not as savvy in makeup as you would like to be, and it gives you these options of day, classic, or fashion looks, and it shows you a picture of what it looks like, and then it actually breaks down the steps. This is one of the first, this is one of the reasons why I liked Too Faced and was drawn to my first palette, because I felt like this was helpful for me because I was a makeup noob and didn't know what I was doing, and most days I still don't know what I'm doing, but that's okay. It has a nice mirror in it. I just think this is a great neutral palette. It's not overwhelming because they break it down by looks. You've got the day row, you've got the classic row, and you have the fashion row, and I just think it's really user-friendly, and it's just a nice starter palette in my opinion for somebody who doesn't have a lot of these types of colors and you want them. This is your palette. I think it's better than their chocolate bar palette because I think that can be a little overwhelming and it didn't come with a card. So this I definitely think is a nice like immersion into high brand quality makeup. I just love this. I love it. I can't even imagine living without it. The packaging is a little flimsy. It's the only con of this, but I'll forgive it because I love it so much. And then the last makeup thing that I have for you guys is my Julep blush. I've mentioned this before that I got hooked on Julep boxes because of their nail polish, but I have to say over the course of I think 2 years I've been a member with them, they have really started to evolve beyond just nail polish and have delved more into the makeup world. And so sometimes with boxes, they offer makeup along with nail polish or just makeup. And I sometimes opt just for the makeup because I really do like the quality of the products they're producing. One of which is this blush, and I'm kind of sad because I did break it a little bit. I'll cover the mirror up so you guys can actually see it. And I've thought about repressing it, but the first thing that I repressed, I feel like the pigmentation on it isn't as good as it used to be, so I'm nervous to press this, but I absolutely love this color. I think this is one of the few things I wore all of spring and all of fall. Like I was addicted to this blush. It is in the shade Peach Bellini. It's supposed to be a pore minimizing blush. I don't have, in my opinion, noticeably large pores, so I don't pay attention to that, but I just love the color. I think it is such a beautiful color. It goes so well with my complexion. It's buildable. It has a little bit of shimmer so that when the light catches it, it just looks gorgeous on your face. I adore this. This is one of those products that I probably, if it was offered in a box again, I would get again in a different shade maybe, or even the peach shade. I just think it's really gorgeous. I think that the Julep cosmetics are really pricey if you don't get them in a box, and I don't know how I feel about that, just I don't think they're well known enough to have the high price tag they come with, but I have to tell you guys, if you wanted to just get this, it is worth it. I think it is a great blush. I've used the stank out of it, and you can barely see that I've made tons of progress. It used to have the little Julep decal pressed on there, but that's gone. But I mean, I really have tons of product in here, and it's a really nice, compact little container that it comes in, and I really do like it. So those are my 2014 favorites. I have to admit to you guys, I have for some reason not used the products when they sat in this bowl. It had like some sort of vortex where I couldn't use it, and I have missed these products. I'm very pumped to get them back in my collection and using them again, even though I could have always been using them. I'm kind of weird sometimes. I'm sorry this is so late. It just kind of happened to work out this way. But I'd love to hear from you guys, things that you're loving, recommendations that you have based on what you see me favoring, because I definitely like nice sort of peachy cheek colors. I do really love those sort of browns and soft pinks for my eyes. I definitely want to hear from you guys. I'd love to hear what you were loving or currently are still loving. And I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.